Hello, everybody, and welcome to 8 to 12 Cheerful Chats with Maddie Carver. Today I have with me Mark Bianchini, who's our senior designer with Belia Interiors Group. Happy holidays, Mark.
Happy holidays, Maddie. Thanks for having me.
Isn't this fun?
It's so much fun. I love it.
It's festive, right?
It's super festive.
Well, okay, I do have to kind of make a little bit of a confession right now. I did talk to you beforehand and I found out what your two favorite holiday movies are. And do you want to say what those are?
Of course, it's a toss up between Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase, and of course, A Christmas Story. Love Ralphie.
There's the angry elf. I have to kind
There's
of
the
like move
angry
myself
elf.
around.
Come
Yeah.
on, the store's closing.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I love it. I love it. A Red Ryder BB gun. My dad
Uh-huh.
watches that like no less than 73,000 times over the holiday season. And my mom's
Yeah,
like, can we turn this off? And he's like, no,
yeah. Well, it's on all day long.
I
Christmas.
love it.
So I definitely try to catch it if I have like 2 seconds to sit down.
So tell me, what are
Like,
your Christmas holiday traditions? What will you be doing this year?
well, this year we kind of we try to alternate families every year, so no one's neglected. Like last year, we did my partner Sean's family for most of the day. We ended up going to like 10 houses, which it could be a drag, and like you're not even able to enjoy it. So we slimmed it down this year. So my family's going to get the bulk of the visiting, as opposed to his family. And then next year we'll go back to his family. So that's usually what we try to do. I mean, it's also tough that, all of our family, the cousins, brothers, sisters, we're all pretty much older now. Different things. We live different places, far away. So it's hard to get
It's
everyone
tough.
together. So it's basically you have to pick and choose now.
And it's also, we're living in kind of an odd time right now too, and that makes things difficult. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Smaller gatherings, but we always have Zoom. Good luck trying to get my parents onto this thing.
Well, you know what? You can always borrow my background for your holiday Zoom party if you'd like to.
Perfect.
You can have the angry department store elf in the background.
Uh-huh. There you go.
There we go. So Mark, I know that you love to cook and that you have a lot of special recipes that you like to make that have kind of been passed down in your family. Can you tell me what some of your favorite, or the favorite holiday recipe is?
Well, the favorite holiday is the favorite. It is the recipe, or excuse me, I should say. It's homemade gavadels, and that's cavatelli if you're not Italian. It's hand rolled pasta, painstakingly done in the kitchen over a number of days. We usually make 12 to 15 pounds of it. Probably
Wow.
that's probably undershooting there. But yeah, my dad makes it, my mom makes it. I'm gonna start making it. So it's a lot. It's very filling, but so good. So good.
So delicious. Now, what's in it? So it's hand rolled pasta, and then is it stuffed with something?
No, it's basically gnocchi, only without the potato. It's just dough that you, what you do, obviously, you roll it out into a big log, right? And then you start chopping it up, and then you thinly roll it into these little straw pieces. And then you cut about maybe an inch each. And then douse it in flour. And then you do this little technique of the wrist where you flick it with your finger, basically like that. And it forms the shape. That's my grandmother's recipe on my dad's side. So that's gotten pushed over to my mom. My dad still does it. I'm going to start doing it.
Do you put anything on it? Like, do you put butter on it or?
It's normal Italian gravy.
Ooh,
Sauce.
oh.
That's
Now,
it.
is that a recipe that you would be willing to share, or is that like a big top secret type of thing? Or
I'm gonna have to check with my dad on that one. So I think he's got the final say. Um, I'm
check with the
sure.
FBI and see.
Yeah, I'm sure people, across the globe, especially Italians, have made something at least similar. So maybe I got to
Okay.
check. I'll get
Okay,
back
so
to
we'll
you.
see. Stay tuned, everybody.
Exactly.
yeah. So your favorite movie, we have your favorite movies. What do you have any favorite holiday tunes? Any favorite Christmas songs?
Pretty much any Christmas song, I love it. It just gets me in the spirit.
Are
Uh,
you like a classic Christmas type of guy? Or are you like a Mariah
yeah,
Carey Christmas?
no,
Like,
I'm more classic. I don't really like the covers and all the pop versions of
so
this.
like some Nat King Cole or some Perry
Nat King
Como
Cole,
or
yeah,
yeah,
Frank, Mr.
Frank Sinatra.
Of course, like those are the classic. I'm kind of old school that way. Yes, I am a millennial, but I kind of don't act like one.
Well,
Um,
that's the good stuff.
yeah, it is the good stuff. It's actually, it's like no auto tune, really, or not as. It's just people playing their instruments, people singing. That's it.
You don't want to hear any like Merry Christmas.
I don't like that. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is. As I was doing it, I was annoying myself. Mark, I forgot to ask you what your favorite childhood memory is. We all need to know.
Okay. Well, thanks for remembering, Maddie. So when we were young, I have many aunts and uncles, big Italian family, many cousins. So the thing I remember the most that just sticks out, every time, we would all open gifts, at our respective houses, and then we would all congregate at my grandmother's house at around 9:30, 10 o'clock. All the cousins come over, all the aunts and uncles, even some friends of the families come over, and you walk in to the living room, you see the tree all the way in the corner, but then it's a sea of paper, multicolored Christmas paper, all these presents. You couldn't even see the floor. And it was such an awesome sight. And, and I think back on it now, I was like, damn, we were greedy kids. But still, just the sight of that, just so much magic and just excitement. We used to just jump into it, especially when you start tearing into the presents, all the papers flying around, and hear my grandmother going, save the bows for next year. We're like, no, who cares? We just jump in there, and sucks that over the years it dwindled and dwindled till all that was available were just envelopes with money. So like, here, go buy what you want.
Oh, I love it. You know what? Those are such good. I miss that because now my mom
Yeah.
and dad, might send me like a check and, which is very nice. And I'm very lucky to have that, but it's just not quite the same as those
it's
days.
not. It's just, I kill to be a kid again. Well, I still act like a kid a little bit, but
yeah, you still got
really
have a lot
be
of
a kid.
that spirit in you. So you're not too far from that.
Yeah, I get that from my grandfather. Just never lose your childhood innocence.
Oh, I love that. Toyland, dear little girl and boy land. Well, Mark Bianchini, I love you so much. You are just, I have to say, one of my favorites. Shh. And I hope you have the best holidays. And I know you're going to be off for a few days, which is going to be very nice. Relax. And then it's into 2021. Yay, 2021.
I can't wait. Hopefully it will be better. We'll make it better. Everybody will be on board. Thank you so much, Maddie, for having me.
We'll party like it's 1999.
Hell yeah. I remember that time.
I love you, Mark. Happy holidays.
Love you too. Happy holidays to you and Ryan.
Bye, honey. Thank
Bye.
you.